How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Friday, March the 21st, 2025. It's your man Big D, and I am back with another one. I want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land that continue to rock with my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I was consuming some content, and there's a young brother by the name of O'Shea Duke Jackson. Phenomenal brother, man, very creative. Love his content. Make sure you go over and check out his some of his work. I am sure you get a blast. Very, very, very intelligent young brother. So I was looking at something on his some content that he had created, and I wanted it was something about this one that I think is it's a teachable moment, right? And I think this is something that as men we have to sometimes be very, very careful what we ask for. Those little fetishes, where we say, let's do a threesome. And in your mind, well, hey, it's going to be me, my girl, and we're going to bring in another girl. And in your mind, well, that's okay. That works. But see, you got to look at it from your girl perspective because now, as soon as you say, well, hey, can we have a threesome? And you say, and your girl's like, "What you mean?" And you say, "Well, three." She say, "Yeah, it's cool. Me, you, and another girl, yeah." And then she hit you with, "Well, hey, is it also gonna be cool if it be me, you, and another guy?" So, be careful because you got them people out there that they call themselves swingers. I want to kind of dabble with that, but you better be careful because that BS could come back to bite you in the ass. It's another tale. Another tale, another tale, another tale, another tale. Let's get it.
Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Now, some of you brothers are in relationships that are a little bit unorthodox. Not the non-traditional booty clapping male on male unorthodox. I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about some of the rules are unorthodox. Like you might want to try something. Some of y'all nasty. Some of y'all like to lick feet and booty and everything else. But then some of y'all want to try something out with your girl, like a threesome. Usually it's a dude asking like, "Hey, can I have two other girls with you? Or one other girl with you?" Yeah, and then, depending on how open she is, she might let you do it. Clap session all day long. But some people are a little bit kinkier than that. They want to make sure that mattresses are pounding loud. And this dude decided he wanted to get real freaky with his girl. They wanted to go to a swingers club. Now, stop the show. Some of y'all is so tired of clapping your wife or husband up, you want to go clap each other up there at the swingers club and then have the ability to clap somebody else up. Now, as a man, you get to clap up other females. That's true. But the hard part about it is somebody get to clap your girl. And in this case, a brother was there doing his thing until a brother came, as he said, with a long Johnson and wanted a piece of his lady. What happened? Let's check the story out. The guy's name is Jarrell Cohen, and he says, "Bruh, I did some dumb ish. Took my baby
Yeah,
mama
you
to
did.
Atlanta, went to a singers club and turned up. Bruh, me, her, and a fine ass red bone, turn it up, I'm done tapped out. I caught me two good ones, I'm drained. This big black 6'6" muscle head jigger came over and wanted to join them, and I had to agree because that's what we talked about beforehand. This was both on our bucket list. Not getting too graphic, but follow me. He had a towel on. I'm not the smallest down there. No diddy. I'm a good 7++. This dude pulled out his elephant trunk and laid it on the other girl's forehead. I told
Ooh,
him, "You not putting that in my girl."
family. Let me tell you, the way O'Shea is narrating this and reading this, listen, fucking nominal. But what's even more fucking crazy, this dude. Why would you, bro? All right, you want to do your little threesome? I get it. I get it. I understand. Better be careful what you asking for. And I'm telling you, your girl ever agree to do a threesome? Yes, no. Sooner or later, and let's say she allowed y'all do a threesome. You her and another girl, and she watching you clap that other girl cheeks. Yes, no. They gonna come where it's gonna be the favor might have to be returned. Now you gonna have to watch some dude clapping your girl cheeks. Or cause I'm gonna tell you, it's most dudes, oh, they with it when, you know what I'm saying, when it favors them, you know what I'm saying? And then they just deep diving in some broad while the wife just watching. But see, the wife already know. She already listen, this girl already know. In the back of her mind, she already know. But family, it gets even more interesting.
This heifer said, "I want it." I took the hardest swallow and said, "Okay." I had to watch my girl get slaughtered. I even went over there while he was doing it and rubbed her forehead to tell her it would be okay.
Got him!
She was yelling, begging for me. She was in a zone, and I checked out mentally. It's okay when we do it, but that right there, nah. Fast forward to this morning. I woke up this morning in the mood, like any guy would. I went over to her and started to strike it up with her. This MF gonna say, "Not right now, I'm still sore from this weekend." Who the F would says that? I can't get what I want cause she's still sore from this MFer. Real ish! I thought I could take it, but this entire experience turned me completely off. I wanna break up with her, but I love her. I just don't think it could ever get back to where it was. Any advice? Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there. Family, gentlemen, do not ever slide down that slippery slope, because once you do, you're gonna be making a deal with the devil. Because whoever this young brother is, I can only imagine when that dude took that towel off. I can only imagine that old boy, he got sick to his stomach. It was a knot in his stomach. He felt like he felt like listen, he couldn't even swallow. He couldn't even swallow his own spit. And the fact he like, nah, bro, you ain't finna stretch my girl walls out. And then his girl, like, oh, I want it. Oh my, ooh. So listen, all that means is that, you know what I'm saying? By her saying she wanted, him saying that, oh, he ain't little, he a 7 plus, no diddy and all that. Man, let me tell you something. Obviously, his girl, he did a quick eye check. You know what I'm saying? Because girl, women good at that. Oh, they can tell what you're working with. Oh, they can tell by how you walk, how you stand. You know what I'm saying? What your print side, they do a quick eye check. Listen, they be accurate too. And she eye checked that. She said, "Oh yeah, hold it. If this on my bucket list, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take it to the head." And I can only imagine this dude watching his girl getting her uterine walls pulled in and out. Bro, what the hell? Why would you do something like that? Bro, you ain't never gonna be able to unsee that. Oh my land, this young brother. Oh my land, this young brother. What have you done to yourself? And then the fact that you love her, that's your baby mama, you love her and stuff. Oh man. You done got a soul tie with her. Oh man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with counseling, I don't know if y'all gonna make it. It'll be one thing if you wasn't there and you kind of like heard about how, oh boy, maybe she cheated or something. and then y'all was, she came clean, confessing, because y'all gonna try to work it out. And men always ask them questions. Well, was he bigger than you? What side? Well, really and truly, your girl gonna lie. She ain't gonna tell you the truth, especially if he working. Listen, if he working with a nice piece of meat, listen, she ain't gonna tell you that. She ain't gonna tell the truth. But you got some chicks who they'll kind of tell. They'll kind of off brand tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? They won't necessarily tell the truth, but then they'll tell a half truth. So, was he bigger than me? Oh, this and that. Man, bro, don't even ask the question because you don't want to know the answer. But because this young brother decided to go down this slippery slope and make a deal with the devil, because I already knew. Listen, when O'Shea started reading this, in the back of my mind, I already knew. Oh man, some other dude finna come around and finna tear his girl walls from here from east to west, man. you know, and man, good God Almighty, then he went over there and he patted on the head and said it's gonna be all right. Oh, my land. Buddy felt every stroke his girl got. I bet he felt it. Oh man, listen, I know that had to be painful. That had to be painful. That's exactly why I wanted to come on here. I want to speak on this, man. Y'all better not do that, fellas. Trust and believe me, y'all better not do that because I know you think you working with. Oh, I'm confident in mine. All right, I know. That's what Buddy this young brother. You know what I'm saying? This young man thought he was confident with what he was working with. He ain't smart, no diddy, man. And then that dude came up out that tower. Hey, even old Buddy, this young man, when that man came out the tower, he already know, man. That dude, shit, I can't fuck with that. He finna get ready to fuck the shit out of my girl. I hate to say it and put it in that term, and excuse me, but that's exactly what he thought. And that image has been burnt into his cerebral cortex, and he is never going to be able to not see it. Every time when they get it on, listen, even when she, moaning for him, he gonna always know that the moan she making now was different than the moan she was making with old boy. So in closing, I better not do it. Don't make no deal with the devil. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.